This is the July 2020 General Collective Energy Reading brought to you by me, Vango. Today is Saturday, June 20th, 2020 at 8:44 a.m. Angel number light code 844. This energy reading may or may not resonate. This energy reading may or may not confirm what you may already know to be true. The energy also likes to flip, so get in where you can fit in. If the shoe fits, wear it proudly, and don't forget, only a hit dog hollers. If you desire something a bit more personal, you know where to find me. My contact information is wherever it would typically be. I would say like, share, and subscribe, but honestly, the only thing I would want from you, if you gained anything from this energy exchange, is to pay it forward any way you deem fit. So, okay, let me get into it. So, hey guys, different scene, because Vango is on the move, along with VanngoVision, because where you see Vango, you will see VanngoVision. Anyways, I'm gonna try and speed this up a little bit, kind of like freestyle, but anyways, when I was meditating on the energy for July, right, we'll be entering Leo season. We're on the cusp of Leo season. We are on the cusp of Leo season at the moment, and I just finished the energy check, the mid-month energy check for fire signs, and is literally the same energy. Rawr, rawr, I'm a dungeon dragon. So a lot of Leos are definitely stepping into their calling, into their power. Also, when I was meditating, I heard the lion, the witch, and the wardrobe. So the lion is represented, well, Leo is represented by the lion, and I believe the lion's name was Aslan in the book, but basically he was the true ruler of, you know, that world within the wardrobe, but the wicked queen basically had weakened him. But I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the lion prevails. Long story short, the lion prevails, and all is set right. But please don't quote me. It was so long ago. I know they came out with a movie a movie about it as well. But definitely the energy for the entire collective is just like, oh wow, raring to go. Shut up and drive, 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 drive. Just heard Rihanna. She sings that. That was so long ago. How long ago was that song? I don't know. But anyways, I mean, I don't even know what to do, because this is not even my normal like setup or whatever. So let me go into the box. The travel box. Oops. And let me look for the proper deck that I need. So these Amazon boxes come in quite handy. Oops, sorry, I'm like shaking everything. So okay, I'm gonna have to edit. Definitely, but sorry guys, don't mind me. Alright, so I want to get a feeling for the overall energies currently. So let's get the overall energies. So what is the overall energies for those tuning in to this July 2020 collective energy reading? What is the overall energy for this month? Well, not this month, or the month of July, because we're still in June. Ooh. I don't know if you guys saw that fall out, but dancing prayer. And it came out like this. And yeah, what I take from that is still rawr, rawr, I'm a dungeon dragon. Rawr, rawr. So it's like getting out your claws, rawr. So Let me grab this book. All right. So, in the Sacred Geometry Oracle deck, right? This says number 38, Dancing Prayer. 38, 3 plus 8 adds up to 11, and 11 is a master number. Teacher, mastery, enlightenment, intuition. That's all I got. So, oh wow, passion, kundalini. All right, so let's read about it. So let me see in the camera. Okay, that looks fine. So 38, Dancing Prayer, Passion Kundalini. This card uses the geometry of the flower and fruit of life at the background as the background for an exuberant expression of joy and passionate embrace of living. And the passionate embrace of living. Okay. The dancer is entranced with the fire of life. Wow, Leo season, and rah, rah, I'm a dungeon dragon. Becoming the dance, becoming passion. She embodies moving kundalini energy. Choosing this card finds you filled with the passion of some important occurrence that is nearly uncontainable. This fire burns so brightly that it can be seen by others in your face. Joy and laughter come to you easily as you become aware that passion is a dynamic moving force in your life. This passion may be of love or work or artistry. You may feel that this passion comes from or is directed towards another. Know, however, that the beauty of your dance comes truly from who you are and the decision you are making to get joy and creative energy moving through your life. Honor your passion and feel it down to the cellular level. It is the fire that feeds love. It is the juice from which genius arises. It is Kundalini. All right, even when I was reading all of that, definitely some Kundalini rising, third eye, opening, a lot of people receiving like hella downloads. A lot of people in Leo season are about to boss up. Yes, I can't wait to see you guys, for real, for real. It's sort of the same energy I had way back when, like last year, before I even started my YouTube channel. It was almost like something was like sitting on your chest, and like it's just built up energy, and it's just like you have to find a way to get it out by any means. And once you start doing it, once you start to dance, then once you start to dance, so to speak, everything starts to fall into place. And what you believed to be like hard or difficult, not saying that it's easier because it's relative, but it becomes second nature, and it becomes yours. So yeah, you know how they say like other people can't necessarily like do your job because you've perfected your job if you're good at it. It's sort of like that. Like only you could whatever you're feeling on the inside or whatever you're passionate about, you are the only person that would be able to, I guess, release it or let it go in a way that benefits the collective. And that's why you were given it in the first place. But now it's up to you to, I guess, release that passion and release that energy and boss up. Rah, rah, I'm the dungeon dragon. I was dancing. Rah, rah, I'm the dungeon dragon. I have too much space now. This is nice. Manifesting more space. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. This is even bigger than my setup now. Don't worry. I'll step it up, step it up, step it up. Okay, anyways. So with that going on, I don't know, maybe I don't want to necessarily pull that, but you know what? Let's just see where this reading takes us. So what is the overall energy for the collective or anyone tuning in to this reading? This is a timeless reading. by the way. What is the overall energy that those tuning into this reading should be aware of for July 2020? So, received the incognito starship captain in reverse. Wow. They went, oh my bad. They went back to their humdrum lives, sideways. The millionaire, sideways. Caught red-handed, sideways. The interdimensional doorway is closing, sideways. Up in the sky, sideways. They were never seen again, sideways. And it's not working, sideways. All right, so the energy, especially Leo's, I feel Leo's leading the charge. But basically, what I'm seeing in the cards is that with the incognito starship captain in reverse, you're...
There's just a few things I would like to go over before I continue. This energy reading may or may not resonate. This energy reading may or may not confirm what you may already know to be true. The energy also likes to flip, so get in where you can fit in. If the shoe fits, wear it proudly, and don't forget, only a hit dog hollers. I dislike saying like, share, subscribe, and follow, etc. But in order to affect the algorithm so that others receive the messages just as you did, it would be greatly appreciated if you did. That is, of course, in addition to paying it forward any way you deem fit. If you desire something a bit more personal, you know where to find me. My contact information is wherever it would typically be. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Hello, universe, creator, ancestors, good spirits, spirit guides, animals, ascended master Jesus, Allah, Buddha, and insert your preferred higher power here. Clear the space, silence the ego, open our heart, and relax the mind so that we may receive the messages without hesitation and manifest our destinies sans procrastination. Thank you. We command and demand that all negative energies leave this space and return to whence they came. The devil is not welcome here. Thank you and amen.
It's not a secret that you're a boss, basically. Like, you're coming into your own. And I just can't wait to be king. But in Leo season, many people will be returning to their throne. I wouldn't say arriving, but returning to their throne, because everyone has a throne of their own. It's just many people refuse to sit in their seat. Maybe they feel it's too hard or don't want to because they have other things in mind. But a lot of people who may be resonating with this message or this energy will be returning to their emotional, physical, spiritual, career throne, dream throne, whatever it is that you've relinquished willingly. You're kind of like going like, you're turning back around and like, I guess, trying to revisit it and saying, maybe this isn't so bad. Maybe I can actually do this. Because with all these cards sideways, it's just like a lot of uncertainty. They went back to their humdrum lives, the millionaire, caught red-handed, all that sideways, right? And then these two, the interdimensional doorways closing sideways, up in the sky sideways. They were never seen again sideways, and it's not working sideways. It's almost as if, oh wow, with this dancing prayer, a lot of gods, goddesses, magical beings, whatever title that you resonate with, they're basically stepping into their power. And it's a lot of unknowns. It's like, I don't know if I'll really be as abundant with this millionaire sideways. You don't necessarily know if your life will change for the better or for the worse after making this particular decision or life choice. I'm caught red-handed. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people, this is a general reading anyway, but a lot of people may feel that if they step into like this new calling or into this new role or step forward towards this new opportunity, that the mistakes of their past will hold them back, and they're kind of fearful of that. Maybe some skeletons in their closet. I'm sorry, mama, I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet. Then with Up in the Sky, sideways, it's just trying to be very realistic, but it's almost, yeah, it's trying to be realistic and trying to make things work in the best way possible in regards to like catching this opportunity that may be once in a lifetime with the question mark, but it's all sideways because it's up in the air. It's like, even though everyone, collective they, collective you, are trying to stay grounded, it's almost as if like this passion that you feel welling up inside of you, and it burns hotter, and it's even every day that you don't release this passion, it's like pressure. Literally, it's like pressure. Oh wow, her pressure creates diamonds. So I don't know. I think a lot of people, it's like they've heard this calling for a very, very long time, and they just kind of like quieted it down. They quieted it down, right, basically. But now it's just like with dancing prayers, like I don't even care, and it came out like this, right? And it's like, I don't even care if I'm offbeat, because if you really look at this card, let me show you, it's dancing, but it came out like slanted like that. Remember, it was like that when I showed you. It came out slanted, so it was like, I'll dance with one foot, I don't care, but I'm dancing, modifying the dance. You're doing whatever you have to just to get moving, and that's commendable, you know, because you got a song, lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. I changed the lyrics a little bit, but that's basically the vibes. And surrounding all of this, basically I heard and saw the number 4, stability. It came out sideways as well. So this idea that just trying to be stable. I think also what it is, it's like it's trying to be stable, but the essence of fire is fire can't really be controlled. It can be harnessed, but once fire has that rain, well, not rain, that space to move, it's gonna keep moving till it can't anymore. There was a knock at the door, and it's 9 o'clock. Wow, angel number 949. Hold on. Alright, so I don't know. Let's see. Let me clarify. That's Doggo in the bathroom in the background. He's a good boy. He's thirsty. Maybe, oh wow, maybe fire signs are like really, really thirsty. Dehydration. Everyone drink your water, please. We're going into the summer months. But anyways, let's clarify. So please clarify. Anything to clarify? This seemed pretty, wow. Literally, oh wow, the cards fell on my arms. But Joyfulness came out in reverse, and then frivolity came out in reverse. So the collective in July is not here to play. They're here, they're all about solutions and just trying to get things done while I guess singing their new song unto the Lord. Let your song be sung from mountainside. Sing a new song unto the Lord. Let your song be sung from mountains high. All right. Let's see. I guess I asked that. So what else? What? Oh, my bad. I'm like shaking up everything, trying to roll around. All right. So, let's see. So, let me get the cards out that I made. I didn't. Okay, so what? Oh wow, I'm about to shuffle like a different card. So what is the overall, not the overall, what energies in particular should the collective be aware of for July 2020? What energies in particular should the collective be aware of for July 2020? Okay. There's a whole bunch. Okay. There's a whole lot. But I think... okay. Overall, really, energies you should be aware of. Child Divine flipped out in reverse, right? So that's automatically shadow. Like we should, that's like saying pay attention to the shadow side. And the shadow attribute is an ability to defend oneself against negative forces, right? So I'm picking up energies that you need to be aware of for July 2020. July 2020 is people, places, and situations that live in victim mentality. People, places, and situations that feel that that they can't defend themselves from negative forces, but also because all these, like you saw, the stack of cards fell out sideways. And there's a whole bunch of cards underneath it, but the one on the top is Exorcist, right? So energies that you need to be particularly aware of is Exorcist in the light attribute and the dark attribute. So light attribute is freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. So you should definitely welcome in energies that are trying to basically free you from your, I guess, more darker attributes or shadow self, right? And then in shadow attribute, fear of facing your own demons, energies that you should also be particularly aware of is people, places, and situations that keep you from healing, keep you from growth, and keep you, how can I say, keep you stalling, so to speak. And like basically not refusing to move or refusing to see, I guess, the things that that you may need to work on, right? So then engineer, liberator, healer, wow, damsel, Samaritan, fool, and warrior. So when I said these words, whatever came to your mind is basically situations that you need to kind of like be just keeping an open eye out for. These cards came out sideways, so I feel like it's for this side anyway, it's more of a learning experience, but definitely you should give people who participate in like this victim mentality, you should give them all the side eye and basically keep them away from you and your energy, because they'll affect this dancing prayer, this passion that you have welled up inside of you, they'll affect it negatively. Let's see. I guess. Is there anything else? Is there anything else that those who are tuning in to the July 2020 reading, is there anything else that they should keep in mind or be aware of? Okay, Three of Wands. Samaritan. Okay, so basically be aware that there are people, yeah, people are definitely trying to hurt you, just like how Doggo cried in the background. People are trying to stop your growth, stop your progress, trying to stop your ships from coming in. I'll be right back. All right. Yeah, they're trying to keep your ships from coming in, but wow, underneath the deck is the sun. Man can't stop God's plan, period. Wow. And then I cut the deck and then the Tower showed up. So yeah, something drastic may happen. I'm not gonna say bad, I'm just gonna say drastic, but just remember your reaction is key. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Just like my sister motioned for my dog with that sound. It's almost as if the universe is ushering you to go a particular way, and it may seem scary and you may not want to, but it's for your best interest. The universe has the best interest in your mind, so just go with it, especially if you are following your divine guidance, you're praying, and you're keeping your energy high. You can't lose. Wow. I'm not taking these, but I'll take this one that came out on top of Damsel. Okay, so something else to be aware of. There may be a man or a woman, I don't know, depending on your orientation or whatever, but there's someone in your life that basically acts as if they, they act as if they need so much from you, and that they can't be helped, almost as if helpless, but really the Magician in reverse, this is just a form of manipulation, and actually they know way more than they put on. I'm like, someone talks like, and then I didn't even know what happened, and like I don't even know, and it's like this like, I don't want to say airhead, but like aloof energy, like I don't even know, but this person is well aware of what they're doing. Oh wow, and how it even came on top of the healer too. So there's a woman or a man, like a romantic interest, and then maybe a person, place, a situation that you confide in because you trust their judgment. With the Magician in reverse, these people are lying. They're basically lying to you. I don't know how they're lying to you, or like pulling the wool over your eyes, but they are. But regardless, you're good, you're straight, you're dancing. Rah, rah, you're the dungeon dragon with your dancing prayer, number 38, and you can't be stopped. So, oh well. Anything else? Page of Wands in reverse. This person is heavily spying on you. Yeah, wow, the devil. Yeah, they're heavily spying on you, and they're not good. Out of all these people, I would say definitely keep an eye out on a lover, someone that you're thinking about or having sexual relations with, and someone that you confide in, someone that knows the tea or enough tea, so to speak, about you, their intentions aren't the greatest. All right, so let's see. All right, so what can those tuning in to this reading collectively, I guess, work on? How did I say it? What can they continue to do to protect and heal themselves? What can those tuning into this reading, this July 2020 reading, do to continue to heal and protect themselves? Mother Malu, Mother Earth, you are called upon to help with environmentalism. Wow. Or you are called upon to help initiate your own dreams, your divine mission. Basically, you have the world in your hands. You can hate me now, but it won't stop now. You can hate me now. You can hate me now. Yeah, basically, whatever you're supposed to be working on, that built up pressure that you haven't released yet, is definitely meant to help others in the world. You know, no matter how big or little it may seem, every action that counts. So that's how the idea of pay it forward works. You know, every good deed, if one person does a good deed and passes it around, then, you know, in theory, you know, the world will fix itself. And I think it's working. I believe. I don't want to say I think. I believe it's working. But anything else? What can those tuning into this reading do to continue to do to heal and protect themselves? Oh wow. So Archangel Michael says, in reverse, the person you're asking about is trustworthy, and it came out on top of the Magician in reverse in regards to that damsel and that healer. So that person that you had in your mind, that you had bad feelings about, this person is not trustworthy, and it's time to cut it. All right, from Archangel Michael, the person you're asking about is trustworthy, and you could pray this prayer to help find trustworthy people and to get rid of untrustworthy people in your life, right? And you can pray my prayer: thank you for helping me have faith so that I can open my heart wider in my relationships. I'm grateful for your protection, ensuring that only trustworthy people are in my life. But yeah, I guess that's about it. I need to pray. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Clear the space, silence the ego, open the heart, and relax the mind so that we may receive the messages without hesitation and manifest destiny sans procrastination. Thank you. I command and demand that all negative energies leave this space and return to whence you came. The devil is not welcome here. All right, so... oh wow. I wanted to just see what else was going on. So the 5 of Swords coming out on top of Child Divine. So yeah, definitely stay away from, yeah, Stay away from people who basically literally like have just given up the fight. They've given up fighting for themselves, fighting for their mentality, their sanity. They've just given up hope. Stay away from that, because that will literally kill the passion that you have inside of you, and then slowly kill you in the process, you know. Oh wow, underneath this whole entire deck is balance. So work on maintaining balance in all situations. Oh wow, when I was talking about the Tower card coming up, something happening that isn't necessarily bad, it's just like different, and you need to kind of like brace yourself, and it's all about your reaction. It's like holding doubly true, like basically wow, this is not even, the balance isn't even in the deck. I'm pointing to something that you guys can't even see. So yeah, balance over here. Oh wow, and the world card was right underneath it. Yeah, so work on your balance so that you'll be able to do what you've been put on this world, on this earth to do. I don't know what that is. It's a general reading. And plus, I just know that it's just something that's been on your heart for a while. I'm picking up like YouTube channels, probably music, art, you know, that kind of thing. Literally dance, maybe yoga, movement, fashion, pictures. Some people into like porn. Yeah, porn. Or like artistic porn, wanting to revolutionize the porn industry. I don't know, that's somebody. Even the way that these two cards both look, it kind of look like similar. It's like close on, close off, close on, close off. So also with this Two of Wands right here, the same thing with this Three of Wands. People, beware people trying to stop your ships, but then also beware people trying to stop the dreams, because first it starts at 2 and then it goes to 3. You have to initiate and make a plan. You have to have a plan first, which is, this is the plan. The world is in his hand, right? And then with the Three of Wands, the next step, this person already set the plan out in motion, and now it's just seeing it through, waiting for these ships in the background. You see those little ships? Waiting for those to seeing if one of those are his, or just waiting and looking out on the horizon for the opportunities to I don't want to say the opportunities, but for the seeds and the actions that they set forth. They're waiting for them to waiting for those actions to return. Karma is real, and for every action there's a reaction. And those tuning into this reading understand that very intimately, and that's why they're just very careful to make sure they maintain the balance, because they know their blessings, their abundance is pretty much, I don't want to say based, but the more balanced one is, the better and bigger the life blessings. And that's just rule of thumb for those tuning into this reading, if this resonates, you know. So yeah, that's all I got for the July 2020 collective energy reading. So yeah, hope this helped. So anyways, please be safe, because spiritual warfare is real. So protect yourself by any means necessary. And also don't forget to be the change that you wish to see. Okay, see you later. Bye.